All right, I got a story here. This one here is from it's on MSN, but it's from Game Rant. Sony's Jim Ryan throws shade at Xbox's Call of Duty offer. Sony Interactive Entertainment Jim Ryan criticizes Xbox and Phil Spencer for its current offer regarding the future Call of Duty. As many know, Microsoft's in the process of acquiring Activision Blizzard King, something that takes quite a long time and has to be investigated and approved thoroughly. While at least one region has approved Microsoft's Activision Blizzard acquisitions, others like the UK are calling for more thorough investigations regarding its impact on the market. Basically, Sony's claiming that it's going to have an adverse effect on them. There's a lot to this and everything, but a lot of it's just posturing because you know that if Sony had bought Activision Blizzard or whatever, they would be wanting to either make it they'd probably make it exclusive, but they would be doing all kinds of things. I'll get to proof of that, if you will, in a second. But it's known that Microsoft sent Sony a letter providing a statement and promise that Call of Duty would remain on PlayStation with feature and content parity for at least several more years. This turns out to be about 3 years, and that's one of the things that they're complaining about. Jim Ryan is just pulling shit out of his ass, basically. He hadn't intended to comment on what he understood to be a private business discussion, but he thinks he needs to set the record straight because Phil Spencer brought this into the public forum. Microsoft's only offer for Call of Duty to remain on PlayStation for 3 years after the current agreement between Activision and Sony ends. After almost 20 years, the proposal is inadequate on many levels and failed to take account of the impact on our gamers. We want to guarantee PlayStation gamers continue to have the highest quality Call of Duty experience, and Microsoft's proposal undermines this principle. It should be noted that back in January, talks regarding acquisition didn't seem so sharp or competitive. Phil at the time reported had a good call with Sony leadership where they discussed it. Blah, blah. It goes on and on. And they talk about Call of Duty released since October 28th, all that shit. Here's the thing though. Hogwarts Legacy, Harry Potter game or RPG is coming out, I believe it's February. They got exclusive content coming just to PlayStation. PlayStation owners get an exclusive quest, Haunted Hogmeade shop, an extra dungeon, cosmetic shop, exclusive shop to sell items. This shop allows you to sell items and gear at better rates than anywhere else, and a recipe for a Felix Felicius potion to temporarily show location of chest. All of these are exclusive to PlayStation for 12 months until February 10th, 2024. So 1 year, basically 12 months. Okay, talking out of both sides of your mouth. What the hell? What's going on here? What is this shit? I mean, like this is like bullshit. This is hypocrisy. You're sitting here talking about, well, hey, we want to make sure their proposal is inadequate and fail to take into account the impact on our gamers. We want to guarantee PlayStation gamers continue to have the highest quality Call of Duty experience, and blah 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 and stuff. And it's like, then you turn around and you do this shit. They did the same with the Destiny games. They've done this kind of stuff before. It's like, and that's fine. Like my problem, it's not. This isn't like some kind of fanboy out like Sony kind of stuff. But it's like, if that's the way you want to do things, then do it. But don't sit here and try to virtue signal and try to go on about how, well, we want to do this to make sure that PlayStation gamers have the highest quality experience when you fucking are making a bunch of shit exclusive for some of these other games. Because they've done this. They got a long history of doing this with Call of Duty games as well. Like what? I mean, what the hell? They usually in the instance of Call of Duty, it wasn't so much like that they would get exclusive maps or any of that stuff. It was more that they would get the map packs earlier. If I remember right, it used to be a month. They might have gone to a week a couple times. I'm pretty sure it was a month every time. But I might be wrong about that. Like I said, it might have been a week or whatever for a couple of them, or a couple weeks or whatever. But they would get the map packs, the DLC, a month early. So don't sit there and fucking be trying to play all, hey, we're the good guys here. We're trying to make sure that, PlayStation gamers have the best experience. And this is wrong for Microsoft to not guarantee us what do you want, a lifetime contract? What the fuck, It's like Jim Ryan said some stupid things over the years. I get he's trying to do his best to make sure that Sony is profitable. Sony comes out ahead. Sony sells the most, hardware, software, all that stuff. I get that. That's fine. But this bullshit where you're sitting there talking about you're doing it for the fans and all that, no, the fucking hell you are. What are you talking about? You're not doing this for the fans. It's like it's almost fucking unbelievable. The hypocrisy. It's like, it's just stupid. It's just dumb. That's all there is to it. I mean, I'm gonna end the video here because I'm starting to ramble because it's just idiotic. It's like, come on, dude. You're talking out of both sides of your mouth. What the fuck? You're saying one thing and your actions are another. Whatever way you want to phrase it. It's just dumb, and it just shows their hypocrisy. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.